we're going to say may be a little anticlimactic given the nature of your question. But if your mind is running amok, we would not advise using mental techniques to control it. It's like trying to measure your ruler with your ruler. You can't really do it. And this is why for many people, meditation doesn't work. They sit there, they breathe, but their mind just gets louder and busier because they're trying to use the element of air to subdue the element of air. When you meditate, you're connecting to air. From air, it eventually evolves into fire, and from fire all the way to spirit. But nevertheless, that first level of meditation is the level of air, the element of air. And that is the element and level of mind. So we would not advise mental techniques to overcome your mind. What we would say is the following: know thyself. You must. It is your only job. Because if you don't know yourself, how could you possibly follow your passion? If you don't know yourself, you don't know your passion. Now, this doesn't mean that if you don't know yourself, your passion is forever at arm's length. No, if you are following the clues that lead you to discover who you are, you will also be following the clues that lead you to your passion. So the act of exploring yourself, the act of exploring your passion is how you birth that knowledge of the true you, who you really are. And once you really know yourself, it does not matter what your mind is doing. It does not matter what kinds of evil thoughts come. It does not matter what kinds of holy thoughts come. None of it matters, because once you know the self, you're a mountain, you're unshakable. Every thought is just a cloud, because that's the nature of air. So when you know yourself, you'll stop taking your thoughts seriously. You won't need to control the mind, because your thoughts will reflect your knowledge of your true self. So don't seek to control your mind or your thoughts. Seek to know yourself as intimately as you can in every possible situation you could possibly find yourself in. And if you do that, you will become so immortal in your mindset that it does not matter what kind of mental weather is taking place. You won't need to control it at all, because you're the mountain. And that's when your multidimensional thinking will naturally turn on, because then you'll be in a state where you can observe the monkey mind, the different random quote unquote thoughts that come and go. And you'll also be in a state where you can consciously generate and direct thoughts and loop them and amplify them and recite them as if they are holy scripture, and they will become a living Bible in your world. The Bible, of course, is meant to represent the cosmic laws of the universe. And you're creating your own version of that, especially as you get closer to the summit of that inner mountain where the true self resides.